Hey there, cutie patootie. Today I'm going to be making a tier list based off of S3 animations on the ML5s. So I'm going to try to go in with this with unbiased opinion, even though I do have a particular favorite character. If you know, then you know. See Phantom Pilatus. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to do this by order. So here we have our tier list with S being sick, A being pretty sick, B being not bad, C being could have been better, D 4 stars have better S3 animations, probably even 3 stars, but yeah, let's go ahead and get started with Conquer Lydia's and then make our way down all the way to Death Dealer Ray. And also I want to include the new ML5, which is Big Boss Runka, I believe. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Starting off with Conquer Lilius. All right, let's go ahead and look at her skill.
Scar those in our way with destruction and fear.
All right, I mean, pretty basic. Life. It was nice and all, like the fact that she's like, you know, hyping up the whole squad and everything, but like, it's just, it fell short. So for that reason, I am putting this onto the C tier where it could have been better. I hope that Lydia's fans out there aren't taking this personally. If you do, I'm sorry. But let's go ahead and get right to the next one. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at her S3. So I do like the background, like she's kind of taking this space and like just destroying you with her physics and her scythe. And for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and give it a B for not bad. But it could be better. I can see it improving if Smilegate chooses to ever rework on the animations. But yeah, let's go ahead and get it started onto the next one. All right, next being Lionheart Sermia. All right, let's go ahead and check out her S3. And
I was born to be a hero.
Yeah.
My destiny. I will cut you down.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I think that deserves an S rank. Yeah, let me look at it one more time. Yeah.
No matter how small its prey.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love the fact that her hair changes like colors and like blaze, and like it's just badass aura. So that is the first runner onto the S tier. So yeah, that's really cool. That deserves an S tier. All right, next up is Little Queen Charlotte. All right, let's see what she's got.
Excuse me. But you must be punished. Trespassers will be
I don't know.
punished.
I like it, but I'm not a big fan of it. Like, she looks at the cameras and smiles, and her sword turns huge, I guess. But like, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. That is probably... Yeah, I'm giving that a C tier. Could have been better, honestly. Yeah, that could have been better. Next, being undeniably the daddy of Epic 7. Definitely the top one daddy. But that's besides my opinion. We gotta look at his skill. Okay, let's see what he's made out of. Let's check it out.
I never thought I'd end up using it here.
Alright, that's pretty damn cool. That's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna give that an A. There could have been so much more to it, but yeah, that was pretty cool. Like, he draws his sword and like the huge like demon aura comes out, right? Yeah, I give that an A. Ambition Tywin is next. All right, let's take a look at his skill.
It's not too late to beg for your life.
Okay, that's pretty damn sick. The fact that he slices like a whole town. Wait, let me look at that one more time.
It's too good for the likes of you.
Like, I like it, except that it could have been like, I think with every like animation, right, it's like straight to the point and it's like skipped. Obviously I don't expect like a whole anime scene, but like, do I like it? I mean, I like the fact that he sliced a whole town, but is it S worthy? If anything, it's probably like A or B. I'll give it a B. So yeah, hopefully you guys aren't too mad about it, but Yeah, I'll give it a B. All right, here is Billion. All right, let's see what she can do.
Of action, you'll be so much more useful. Once you're
That's
dead,
nice. Sorry,
Are you
it's
done
like a jump scare,
sucking?
but obviously I've already played this game many times, but I can't get over the fact that she's like elegant and beautiful, and then all of a sudden she turns into like this creepy like demon
I won't waste my
or like
breath
this monster, right?
on those
But,
who need to listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that an.
What is it
I'll
you
give that an
desire?
A. I actually really like that one. Yeah, it's not as worthy, but it's an A for me personally. On to the next, Dragon Bride Senya. We're gonna check out Senya. Let's see what she can do. She runs through water.
Unforgettable.
Do I like it? Initially for the
I
animation.
vow to stand by your
Personally for the animation, I'm ranking this based off of animation. I'm gonna give this a B. It's not bad. Yeah, B seems pretty fitting. Alright, next being Empyrean Ilnav. Let's go ahead and look at her skill.
Steadfast resolve. We can secure our victory.
Do I like that? It kind of just gives me like Senya, where she's just sprinting and runs and like kneels. Honestly, I personally would give this a C. Could have been better. Yeah, I'll give that a C. Next will be Last Rider Crow.
How I do things. You could try a little harder.
Nice.
I win again.
The fact that he summons like a motorcycle, kind of like a transformer, right? He just summons it out of nowhere. But is it good? Like the animation? Like he just looks at the screen again. Not bad. A C. I'm gonna give that a C. Yeah. It could have been better. Yeah, C. It is. Alright, next being Navy Captain Nandi.
Blockade complete. Don't let them escape.
The fact that she summons a whole ass ship
You
to like
lack
body slam you.
discipline.
Yeah, I give that an A. Personally, I give that an A. Just the fact that like, yeah, she summons a whole ass ship at you. Okay, A it is. Alright, next being Specimen Says. Alright, let's see.
You beg for your life.
Eliminate you.
I don't like that animation. I don't like it.
Once you start a battle, you must finish.
Yeah, it's so basic.
Ah, you insect.
I think this might be the first D. I'm gonna give that a D. Yeah, it deserves the D. We're on to Spirit Eye Celine. But let's see what she does.
This sword of spirit. There is nothing that I can't slash.
Alright, that's
Got
pretty.
this.
That was pretty cool. But did I like it? I might give that a C. Yeah, I'll give it a C. I mean, she opens the door and like obviously her eyes glow and everything. But yeah, it deserves a C, I think. Alright, Twisted Eidolon Kairon is next.
Our will is all consuming.
Oh man, that could have been so
What
good.
purpose do you exist?
That could have been so damn good. I don't know. Do I want to give that a B? I mean, it's not bad. Just because like it's a lot of details of his face, and then a huge ass tornado coming from his arm. All right, on to Astromancer Elena.
Your sins are beyond number. Let me help you atone.
I kind of like that. Like
So the
it's so
holy
sinister.
war
The face that she
begins.
makes. Let me look at it one more time.
I present you with a sacred trial.
Like someone's a meteor.
Rejoice in your humiliation.
I might give that a
Only
B.
to the will of the stars.
yeah. I'm gonna give that a B. It's not bad. All right, on to the next, Commander Pavel.
I don't care about things like honor.
Oh, the clone jutsu.
I only have objectives.
Alright, that's badass. And the whole like screen crack and the clone jutsu. That's pretty badass. Alright. Yeah, I give that an A. Alright, on to the next. Faithless Dedica. Let's see what she does.
We alone. For regretting.
I'm gonna
Stay
give
out of
that.
my way.
I think that deserves a D. Yeah, another D. It wasn't. That was not good at all. I didn't like that. All right, we're on to Architect Alika.
Is made without error. The outcome cannot be altered.
I mean, it's all right.
Everything
I'll give that a
is
C.
right.
Yeah, it gets a C. Next being New Moon Luna.
Now that you know my secret, I can't let you live.
I really love the animation, especially like her face, the detail. I'm gonna give that an S. Personally, for me, that deserves an S. Like her face, the animation. All right, next is Sage, Ball, and Sazan.
What awaits us? We will
Oh man,
together.
I really like the whole eyes and like how creepy it is in a way, especially with the puppet. But I gotta give that a C. Yeah, it deserves a C. Could have been better. All right, next will be Silverblade Araminta.
With hellfire.
All right, that's pretty damn cool. It kind of reminds me of like the behemoth from Final Fantasy. But it's not S-worthy. I don't think it is.
Anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that a B. All right, next will be Solitaria of the Snow.
Oh, right in the nick of time, our heroine appears.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah,
Oh, stay away
for me personally, I love the animation. She deserves an S rank. That's an S rank easily.
Welcome to my kingdom.
The way she's riding her wand and throwing stars at you and rides into the moon. All right, we're on to Sylvan Sage Vivian.
The more desperately you struggle, the deeper your despair.
Oh man, that's so damn cool. That is so damn cool. Like the fact that she's like growing these trees, like this root of trees, and like she's in between it, and like the level of detail in that.
Now it's too late to escape.
Yeah, that for me that's another
Who are they
S.
going to win
Another
next?
S it is. All right, next is Desert Jewel Bazaar.
I'll finish this first, then go have some fun. Going out with friends is quite fun, actually.
Do I like that? I actually didn't like that at all. It was so quick and basic, I guess. Bland. Yeah, I give that a D. Yeah, I guess a D for me. Alright, next we're on to Dragon King Shireen.
Clouded by greed. Let me wash it all away.
Whoa. That was pretty damn cool. I think that gets an A. I give that an A. Yeah, that's really cool. And it turns into like the paint art.
I want candy.
Yes, yeah, that gets an A. I give it an A. Alright, we're on to Maid Chloe next.
Arrogance. I sentence you to death. I'll show you what I can do.
Do I need to say less? That's a D. Yeah, nah, that ain't it. Alright, next is Whirl of Lights. I think we're almost halfway through. Let's go ahead and take a look at her.
Today as well.
Okay, let's see.
Don't give up.
Be saved.
It's really cool, like the fact that like these two angels come out of nowhere and like they touch the crystal and you're like blessed. But it's not A worthy. It's not B. I give that a C. Yeah, it gets a C. Apocalypse Ravi is next.
I will open the doors to
Yeah, I want to give that. I really want to give that an S because of like how her eyes glow and like the demon dragon, whatever behind her. But it's just not. There's not much to it, so I'm gonna give that a B. It gets a B. All right, next is Bystander Huyoung.
Thought I told you. Get out of my sight!
It's. I like it,
Such a
but. Oh, the cat adds it. Okay, that's an A. Yeah, the cat. It's supposed to be like Kitty Clarissa.
Oh, it wasn't you?
Yeah, okay, that's an A. All right, next is Darkovis. Did I just say Darkovid? If you guys know, oh my god, that's a throwback. All All right, never mind. Dark Cove. Dark Cove. Dark Cove.
You force me to reveal my strength. See the power of the Archdemon.
I'm not going based off his basic animation or like his regular animation. I'm going based off of the S3 animation, like going like full screen. Just him lifting up his blade and the eyes glowing red. Just that alone, I'm giving that a D. Yeah, that's a D. Next will be Designer a little bit.
Let me give you a makeover. You'll look prettier after this.
Don't like
My
that.
time to shine.
Probably a C. I'll give that a C. There wasn't really much to it except for her just, I mean, her name, it says right there, Designer, but like, there wasn't really much going on. Lone Crescent Bologna is next.
Come like the autumn leaves and scatter upon the ground.
I like the koi fishes and like the whole background.
Utter disgrace. You belong in the dirt.
Yeah, I might give that
all you had to show
a C. All right, now we're getting into Lone Wolf Pyrrha. I hope I said it right.
With me backing you up, losing ain't an option.
That's pretty damn cool. Like, I like that.
Sunday drivers.
Just for that, I might give that an A. Because, I mean, even though she just stretched her arms, but like the level of like motor detail. Yeah, I'll give that an A. Or maybe a B. Yeah, I'll give it a B. Yeah, never mind. I changed my mind. Gets a B. All right, next is martial artist Ken.
Block me if you can.
That's always so cool. He just reminds me of like from Dragon Ball Z. He's really damn cool though.
Teach you who's the best.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
I
that.
hate boring fights.
I really want to give that an A. I'm giving that an A. So that gets an A. All right, here we go on to Mediator Kerouic. I hope I said it right.
In this distorted world, I will write new rules. I'm sensing corruption.
Nah, I'm not feeling that. That's a D. I don't like that. All right, next is Straze.
With no avoiding your fate. Disappear.
Okay. I can't get over how sick that skill is. The animation. Him summoning a huge sword that slices through 3 planets. That is, yeah, that's insane.
For all.
Your ruin fast approaches.
Yeah, the World Destroyer is. This gets an S. Yeah, this gets an S easily. All right, next is Urban Shadow Shoe.
My sweet
S3 animation. And the hamsters. Yeah, that gets an A. Yeah, I give that an A. All right, next is Abyssal Euphine.
I hate the dark
Oh man, I love that.
because it has.
Ah, that is so damn cool.
I
The level of animation, like to the face and the details of face, and then like where she like slams into the ground and a huge body comes out like a monster. That is an S. That gets an S by me. All right, next is Fallen Cecilia.
fall. And never get back on your feet.
Man, I love the detail or like the ult, but I just wish it was animated and like it was added more. So I want to say that's a C. Yeah, that gets a C. All right, next is Arbiter Vildred. So this is his ult. Yeah, that's really damn cool. Like the fact he summons like these serpents or like dragons, like shadow dragons. I want to give that an A. Yeah, I'll give that an A. That's pretty sick. All right, next is Closer Charles.
I will finish this.
I don't know. I don't like.
Obstacles.
I don't like that. I didn't like that. It was just goofy. I don't know. I give that a D. Yeah, it's a D. All right, next is Remnant Violets. Another daddy, if you will.
Systems
he summons like a whole
Here.
like illusion or like clones, it looks like. I give that a C. Yeah, I'll give it a C. Like I want to like it, but it's just the animation. It could be better. All right, next is Briar Witch Iseria.
Won't you regret this?
Oh, that is so damn cool. Oh my god.
Is it my
I think
turn?
anything with like high beams or like anything that has to do with like fast animation, that gets an S. I'm giving that an S. I like that. I actually really do. Yeah, I give that an S. All right, and on to Helion Lua.
You're a Lua hater? Very popular. Well, you're better off keeping your mouth shut.
Dude, I mean,
Ugh,
I give that an A.
literally just did my nails.
I just like the level of like detail to the animation, and it's just like so random, and like obviously it's school themed. But yeah, I give that an A. I like that. It's pretty sick. I mean, is it pretty sick? Not really, but it is a lot of detail of animation, which I like. Yeah, I'll give it an A. All right, next is Operator Sigrid.
Initiating protocol. Beginning extermination.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like a bunch of drones shooting laser beams. But is it? It's not S worthy. Is it A worthy? I'll give that a B. Yeah, I think B. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah. All right, as we're closing near, we have about 12 more. Technically 13. But let's check out Pirate Captain Flan.
Go see for yourself. Lies at the bottom of this.
That's pretty damn cool. I give that an A. Yeah, that gets an
You're
A.
in trouble now.
I'm pretty sure she looks way more cooler with her skin, like her outfit, but yeah, I'm not going based off of outfits. This is just really cool. I give that an A. Alright, next is the Phantom Pilatus, or Politis. I used to call her Pilatus, but it's Politis.
Be nervous. The odyssey of your life was meant to bring you here.
I really like that. Like, it's not S-worthy,
Take my hand.
but I might give that an A. Let me look at it one more time.
Let this be your turn.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, it gets an A. I'll give that an A. Alright, next is Ain's Ol Gown. I probably said it wrong, right? Oh, that's sick. Oh, man, it could have been better. It had so much potential. I'll give that an A though. Or B. I'm so indecisive. It's so hard to tell. Okay, I'll give that an A. Yeah, it gets an A. Alright, and we're on to Archdemon Shadow.
Once you've faced me, you'll become darkness yourself. I
That
desire
was so
your
short.
flesh.
That wasn't much to it. That's a D. Yeah, gets a D. Alright, we're on to Eternal Wanderer Ludwig.
Couldn't possibly comprehend.
Just that alone.
Shouldn't you return to nothingness?
That animation is so damn cool. It's so smooth and like colorful, and it's like video game-esque, like retro. Yeah, it's an S rank for me. I like it. It gets an S. Alright, next is Harsetti.
Time. It's funny, really. The vanity of your struggling.
I mean, that's cool,
What worthless
but it's just,
little
it felt like
creature.
cutscenes. I don't know. It feels like I was watching just like a couple of, you know, JPEGs and like a little bit of animation. So just that alone, I'd give that a B. It gets a B. Or C. Yeah, I'll give it a C. I'm not a big fan of it. Alright, next is Requiem Roana.
A lifetime instant of pain can become
Oh, that's so cool.
beauty.
That's actually really damn cool.
Come to see me.
Personally, I'm gonna give that an S, just because it reminds me a lot of like that one scene from Chainsaw Man. I'm pretty sure you guys know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, that gets an S. Alright, next is Spectre Tenebria.
Don't be afraid. I'll end it now.
I mean, it's cool. It's like a nuke. She's like absorbing a huge like power orb. and throws it at you, and it's like a huge like nuke. But it's not even close to S rank or even A. If anything, it's C. I'm giving that a C. Yeah, it's all right. It's eh. Top model Ludica is next.
You're not bad. But you're no match for me.
Whoa! Oh my god, dude, that
Not
animation was
scared,
sick.
are you?
Damn. Wait, let me look at it one more time.
Perfect. I've been waiting to try out these new clothes.
Damn, that is amazing. All right, that's top notch
do this.
Epic 7 quality right there. The animation, chef's kiss. Mwah. S rank. That deserves an S rank. All right, next is Zio.
True those who deny their fate must suffer consequences.
That's really cool. I like the fact that it's like a
By me?
kind of like royal and like a bunch of like your servants or whatever. Obviously, it's like kind of like a cult, right? And then it like sucks up something with like the black hole. All right, I mean that deserves an A. Yeah, that gets an A rank from me. Now we're on to Blood Moon Haste.
I don't have the time for stupid toys. Look very appetizing.
Might give that a D.
Oh well.
Yeah, that gets a D for me. I didn't like it. It was too short and basic. Nah, D. We're gonna look into Death Stealer Ray.
Dark
let's
shroud
see.
of death is coming over. I hope you find it comfortable.
Oh, I didn't like that at all. I mean,
Pick your poison.
let me look at it one more time before I give it my final rank.
Runs its course. What will the damage be like?
I mean, I kind of like that it's like in a cemetery and it's obviously like the Black Plague. Yeah, I'll give it a C. Yeah, it gets a C. All right, so the last one is not added into the book yet. You can find her through here.
You'll need to work hard.
So let's go ahead and check out her skill, shall we?
You the one who hurt my
Her
family?
skill animation.
Ready to ride? I'ma leave you biting the dust.
All right, I liked it a lot, but it's not S rank worthy. I give that an A. It gets an A from me. So yeah, that concludes my tier list for the S3 animation, just based off of my opinion. And hopefully some of you guys don't find it upsetting that I didn't put your favorite character up there. I'm not going based off of like the actual tier lists, because obviously some of those are amazing that are in the bottom, but that's besides the point. Hopefully you guys enjoyed just as much as I enjoyed making this video. Obviously, I want to do this for like other characters. If you guys are interested, if you guys liked what you saw, please leave a like, and you know, let me know if you want to see like the limited only hero tier list, like for the animations, or like the RGBs, or any other gacha games out there, like Genshin Impact. I know some of you guys are probably cringing at that, or Honkai Star Rail. Just let me know. I'm always a big fan of just looking at the animations and like the skills and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm not a huge meta person or like a knowledge guide maker, but I always like to just have fun, and hopefully you guys did too. So I'll see you guys on to the next video when I make one, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day, morning or nights. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Peace.